Good afternoon and welcome back wherever in the world you are. We're at game 3 of day 3, the Lucknow Tigers against Erode Panthers. Got opening the batting Mohit Abichandi and Akshay Upadhyay from the Lucknow Tigers. Should be a good game this. The sun is blazing now. Pitch is flat. Should be a high scoring affair. We're just about to get underway. Ooh. Stab it down to short mid wicket, just getting a leg by, just for a single. So this is a Group C game. Currently on top, the Kochi B8. Play 2-1-2, got 18 points. Lucknow Tigers are in second place. Play 2-1-2, lost 1 on 12. Good looking shot, just whipped out to extra cover for a single. Sydney Storm, who play later this afternoon, just played one game and lost the one, just with 4 points. And bottom of the table here is the Erode Panthers. So big game here for the Erode Panthers. Ooh, hit straight back to the bowler. The bowler's flung it back, going for the run out. He's hit the batter on the shoe. Apologies all round there. Unintentional, but he has hurt his foot. Batsman's okay, thankfully. Akshay's run down, advanced down the wicket, trying to hit it over square leg. Oof, oh, it's got to hurt that as we see the replay there. So Raja back in. Good looking shot there out to extra cover. It's good running. They'll get back for 2. It's good clear communication from the two batters. It was 2 straight from the go. So 5 after 1. Mohit Abhichandi 1 off 2. Akshay Upadhyay 3 off 3. If you're watching this game for the first time or tuning into this broadcast, this is Last Man Stands India Super Series from Games Forest and Ballpark. There's 20 teams taking part, 5 groups of 4. There's a few teams from around the world that have travelled in, a few cities: London, Brisbane, Sydney, Orlando. Head out there to deep long on. Field just must field it. It's a boundary. It's a good looking shot there by Mohit. Just leant into it. Looks a good player, does Mohit. Fielder was trying to get around. Valiant dive, but unlucky to not stop it. That's a good little dab there by Mohit down to third man. Blazing sunshine now here at Games Forest. Going to absolutely bake that pitch. Ooh, got clever there. He's gone for the ramp. Ooh, just trying to clip it around the corner. This is just, that'll be a leg by. So looking forward to the end of the tournament. We'll have 2 round of 16 games tomorrow with with a few group games. Quarterfinals on Tuesday, in the semi-finals and the grand final on Wednesday evening from Bull Park. You can watch all of that on lastmanstands.com/live. Whoa, directed there. Fantastic field in there, but the batsman got in. Well fielded there. So watch the replay of this. He's knocked it out just to cover. Fielders picked it up. One hand, whipped it in. Direct hit. We could just get the side on angle from there. Umpire was in a great position. Good call. So 2 overs done. The score is 13 for naught. Mohit Abikan Dandy 8 or 5. Akshay 3 or 5. Another good looking punch into extra cover. This will only be 1. Another good looking little punch into the offside, keeping the scoreboard ticking over. So important in this format. There's only 100 balls. Always think it's almost criminal to be having any dot balls. Just got to always get bat on ball, even if it's a single. Ooh, swing and a miss there from Akshay. SKP sort of getting into his rhythm now. Been tidy so far, just 6 off his 1.3 overs. It's punched out there to extra cover. Thought of the 2, but wisely decided against that. Cut down there to deep backward point. Fieldsman's going to get around to cut it off. They'll get back for 2. So a solid start here from the Lucknow Tigers. So 3 overs complete. The score is 18 for naught. Mohit Abikan Candy 11 off 7. Akshay Upadhyay 5 off 8. The next man into the attack is going to be Mani Kandan R. Went for 7 in his 1 over. Chipped it out to deep long off. Just be a single. So the Erode Panthers keeping this tight. Advances down the wicket. Does Mohit. Hits it out to deep long off. Great fielding there. It stops a certain boundary. Only got 1 there. Pull chip down to long on for a single. It's tidy bowling this by Mani Kandan. That's well bowled there by Mani Kandan, just taking the pace of it. Akshay's just leant on it and punched it out to extra cover for a single. So 4 overs complete. The score is 23 for naught. Mohit Abakandandi, 13 of 9. Akshay Upadhyay, 8 of 11. So new bowler into the attack is Suresh Selvan. Look at the last 10 balls, just dots, singles, and 2. Just a dot, 2 singles, lots of singles and a 2. So not explosive here by the Lucknow Tigers. And from now on, they're going to have to accelerate here to get themselves to a decent target. So another left-arm spinner was bowled through the gate. Sheriff Selvin, well bowled. That's actually Upadhyay, played all around it again. That's the end of the day for him. Lucknow Tigers lose their first wicket, 23 for 1. He was struggling a bit there. He was going under 100% strike. 8 of 12, 66, no fours, no boundaries. That's a great ball there. Through the gate. So the new batsman in is Ian Ahmed. Left-hander, taking 2 leg. Ooh, big swing and a miss. First ball up. He's not here for a haircut. He's going to go big from ball 1. I think his captain's probably given him license to hit out. I was just drifting down leg. That'll be a wide. We need to re-bowl that, sir. Darted in there, bowled into the wicket. Suresh Selvan. It looked like an arm ball. Be interesting stat to see in the tournament how many left arm spinners have been on show here. Seen quite a few. It's a wide. It's like it just slipped out the hand. Pushed out to point for a single. So after 5 overs, score is 28 for 1. Mohit Abakandandi, 13 of 9. Ian Ahmed, 5 of 5. Projected total showing 101. So Erode is the new bowler. The right arm off spinner. Ooh, it's well bowled. It's a huge shot. Oh! Another one's hit the window here in front of the side screen. That absolutely would have hit me straight in the head. Oh my word. Huge shot. Didn't see that. That came like an absolute tracer bullet. Thankfully the glass in India is so strong. Otherwise I would be on my way to hospital. Yes, that's the second time that's happened this tournament. That was huge, and I think the ball was even going up. Oh, swing and a miss there. It's going to be wide by the umpire. Rightly so, as we watch the replay of Aravu. Oh, that sounded like a gun went off. Oh, well there, Aravu just chucking it up. Head groundsman Jaya just looking at the glass. Ooh, slaps it back past the bowler. 4 more to the Lucknow Tigers. So they've decided to put their foot on the accelerator. So the score moves to 40 for 1 after 6. Mohit Abakani 18 of 12. Ian Ahmed 11 of 8. Aravu first over going for 11. So as you look at that 6 that hit the window in front of me. So thankfully, as I've said earlier, that this class is tough, because that would have been, I wasn't in watching, and it's a huge 6 that into the commentary box. So Rithvik Salvan to his second over. Oh, will be another wide. Need to re-bowl that. Just seems to be losing his shape at the end of his action. It's gone big there, has Ian Ahmed. Oh, it's one bounce into the boundary. Lucky the fielder just tried to get his body behind it. Fortunately not for him, but 4 more to the Lucknow Tigers. Ian Ahmed is in explosive form here, smacking it to all ends of the park. Back in the commentary hot seat with me, I've got the man KV. He's been for a bit of a break. Welcome back, KV.
Yeah, thank you, Ross. 45 for 1. They're going well over here, the Tigers. Seems to be that it is the day of Tigers and the Lions. Directed. He looks like in trouble. But we have not seen anything from the umpire. That means he's made his ground. That would have been touch and go. But good running there by Iman Ahmed. That should be stumped out. If not last ball, the next ball has been out stumped. It's a wide, but they get the wicket.
It's good bowling that by Ian Ahmed. Salvan. He saw Ian Ahmed coming down the track, so he's pushed it wide. Take by the keeper, good stumping. Ian Ahmed was looking dangerous. So it's a big wicket for the Erode Panthers.
This is directed. No, it's not. It's not the directed. It is off the wicket-keeper's gloves. That is why the decision was absolutely right from the umpire. If directed would have been there, he was gone. He was nowhere near the crease. Good decision over there, but next ball he was stumped out. It's a big wicket. 50 for 2.
So we spoke earlier on day 1, KV, about this is your first time seeing last man stands in action. Do you like the format?
Interesting format, which keeps everyone engaged in the game.
Absolutely agree. That was the whole reason for devising the format.
Because when you have 9 fielders in the field, for instance, you can say 3 to 4 fielders are never engaged in the play.
Yep.
So with this 6 fielders concept, all the fielders have to be on their toes. That's a good shot of the straighter bat towards the long on. So it keeps everyone engaged in this play.
Couldn't agree more. 52 for 2 after 7. Mohit Abakandi still there, 19 of 13. MD Sheikh 1 of 1. Projector score has moved to 134. What's your thoughts on competitive total here for the Lucknow Tigers?
I think the way Lucknow has batted, it looks like they've got a good bowling attack too. So anything 130, 140 would be a competitive total on this surface. We have seen if you bowl well, if you spin the ball and hit the good line and length, you can really rattle the opposition.
So new bowlers, Kathriel Verl. Mohit Handi's. Oh, it's not great fielding there by the fielder. He's let it go through his legs for 4. Didn't get this body behind it. Captain's not going to be happy.
That was it down the ground. 1 bounce, 2 bounce, in and out. Eyes taken off the ball at the last minute. This is in the air. Someone can't stop this one. Back-to-back boundaries over here. The Tigers are roaring over here.
Great shot there by Mohit. Flicked with his wrists. And the Lucknow Tigers look like they've decided it's time to go now. As we see there, background, the Volcanoes having a debrief. It's well bowled there by Catherville in the block hole. Mohit Abakandi just able to punch it down the ground for 1.
Yeah, 61 for 2. Goes down the ground. This is not well-timed shot. This time around the fielder does well at least. He makes sure that he doesn't let the ball go through.
Yeah, he redeemed himself there after letting the ball through his legs a few balls before.
That is a good shot through the offside. Straight to the sweeper cover for a single. 8 overs done, 63 for 2. $63 for 2 in 8 overs. Mohit Abhichandani batting on 29 from 17. Trying to steer this one down towards the third man to fetch a boundary. It's going to be important that you just carry on this partnership. That's a good shot. Driven towards a long offer for a single. Now Mohit also knows that the last he can have a 20 more runs to his total. After that he has to retire. Mohammad Ishaq. Just putting this one towards the onside. Will only be a single.
So good start to the over here by Aravu. A few singles off it. Ooh, swing and a miss. Well bowled. Looked like it just left the batsman slightly. Looked like the wrong end.
Yeah, extra bounce. Maybe might have just landed on the seam. $65 for 2. Last ball of the 9th over. Just waits for the ball to come towards him and then guides it down towards the third man for a single. 9 overs done, 66 for 2.
Okay, Manny Kandan going to bowl his third over. Been pretty tidy, just 12 off his first 2. Man facing is Mohit Abakandi.
Manikandan, our first ball been hit towards the low off region. So Ross, what do you think? Will a score 131-40 chase down? Does the Panthers have that batting lineup?
To be honest, I haven't seen the Erode Panthers in action, so it's the first time I've seen them play. But I'm suspect that a score of 130 plus that would be okay to chase. He's gone big there as MD Ashok is just going to drop in front of the fielder. Don't just take the single. Yeah, I think anything over 150 or 160 is going to be very difficult for the Erode Panthers to chase.
Slower delivery.
Big again. Is that coming towards the commentary box again? Flies over the fielder. One bounce just over the side screen. It's another big 6 there, KV.
Yeah, getting it on the side screen. We saw in the last game also a lot of shots which were played down the ground. This time, batter goes down the ground over the bowler's head, one of the safest region, straight towards the side screen.
I've just heard from our statistician that that's the 50th 6 of the tournament.
That is a good shot, but it will only give him a single. 76 on the board, but still a ball to go. They're going well after this 8 more overs to go. That's in the air this time, should be taken.
Oh.
Put down. Took a lot of time to get to the ball. Was only thinking, should I go, should I not? In the end, needed to dive and put down.
It's always tough, those catches, KV, when you're sort of diving and sort of trying to think the ball might sort of bounce into your face.
He shuffles. Ball swinging away from the left-hander. Gets tickets bottom edge. And maybe just because you couldn't make up your time on whether the ball will come to you or will it fall short, that is where the catch just went down.
So KV, I've heard by the grapevine that you're a man of many talents. And that one of your skills is your worldwide accents. Could you give us a demonstration of a few of them?
That's edge.
He's nicked it.
Edge and into the wicketkeeper's gloves. If Mac would have been over here, then I would have said, hello, fabulous Charles Lewis, that was absolutely sensational. He's just going to be outside and he's got into the wicketkeeper's glove. Yeah, he's got a man, he's got a man.
So that's the end of the day for Mohit Abakandi. 39-24, well batted.
Yeah, if Darren Swami would have been there, how would he be done? Tight man, that is tickle into the gloves, easily done by the wicket keeper. And we West Indians now put down catches. That is how it is all about.
So watch that again.
Yeah, watch the game, watch the swing, get the edge, take the catch. That is all about cricket is about. Wicketkeeper is so excited. He's just watching the non-striker and where is he heading?
Yep, presence of mind to be thinking about the double play. The new man in, Sharif Islam Sheikh, comes in at score 78 for 3. Big task on his hands now. Off the mark straight away with a little dab to extra cover.
Yeah, then there is Tony Gray who would say, oh, he's got the edge and the man behind the stump has just taken a beauty. That is in the air. Who is coming? Only the fielder wicket keeper running behind this one. That's going to be 4 runs.
Tony Gregg impersonation is fantastic. If you could do it again there, KV.
Oh, he's got the top edge. Where was this going? My goodness. Where was this going? The wicket keeper is behind this one, but the ball will win the race. This is cricket at its best. Then the Jeffrey Burkhardt would move in. Oh, my mother would take this catch easily. And yes, that the boy is to take in it. My mother, that is a real dolly for her. This boy is taking a good catch in the deep. I love Prince of Kolkata, but I don't love any other left-hand batter batting.
Thanks, KV. That was a masterclass. So, Lucknow Tigers now 4 down. End of the day for Mohammed. As you watch him play, he's cleared the left leg, or the right leg, top edged it.
He goes for the big shot, doesn't connect, doesn't have the elevation. Maybe just hitting higher on the bat. And good running catch over there. Making sure he had his eyes on the ball. Then a good presence of mind by the wicketkeeper and the fielder.
Yeah.
But I think now, all of a sudden, Lucknow Tigers are just losing their momentum.
Yeah. Well done to the Erode Panthers. Kept it tight. Just wait for the live scores update. Just to see who the new batsman is.
I think we're not sure about the new batter, but we know the next team is Sydney out in the middle.
That's Shahab Uddin.
Shariful Islam Sheikh and Mohammad Shahab Uddin.
So 11 overs done. Score is 84 for 4. Sheikh 1 off 1. Both new batters at the crease. Big task ahead of them to get their team up to a defendable target.
Yeah, big task in the hand. They just need to make sure they carry on this partnership, because if you see, last 2 was they lost quick wickets. Now they need to put on the partnership, just get on top of the game. They were playing very well, but all of a sudden just lost the momentum. Now searching for the big partnership to get to the total of 130, 140.
A reasonably tidy spell here by Suresh so far, just 17 off it. He has picked up 2 wickets. So as we see here, all the Sydney Storm guys arriving for their game. Should be another cracking game. Oh, it's well bowled there by Suresh. Good line length there, tough for the batter to get away.
It's really tough for them to get away from this situation. But then, if you want to be renowned as a good player, you score the runs in the toughest situations for your side. And that's where you get acknowledged by the world. Just chopping the face of the blade down towards the third man. There is a thought for a second. They'll return back for a second. Oh, my goodness.
Loving this commentary, KV. It's hugely entertaining.
Thank you very much, Ross.
The IPL guys can't come knocking on your door.
Well, thank you for that. That's in the air. Solid sound of the bat. The thought is there for a 2 and will complete easily. Thank God, first of all, to the Almighty for allowing us full game today.
Yep. Ooh, delicate little dab down third man. Should get cut off.
And this is where a lot of exercise of the field is done, and this is where the fitness of the players tested, because it's not that You have to cover a small area of ground. You have to cover a lot of ground. You have to cover your right side ground. You have to sometimes cover the left side of the ground. Turn over the dance goes 91 for 4.
Yeah, absolutely. With only 6 fielders, there's a lot of running. There's a lot of ball action. Also playing 3 games in 3 days for most of these teams does take its toll on the body. Not too sure what the average age of all the players across the tournament will be, but be an interesting stat to find out. I'm guessing around maybe 30 odd.
Yeah, I would say 28, 29. That's in the air. Who is getting under this one?
It's another catch.
But there's a chance of run out, but you cannot get a run out at the keeper's end. The run out can be done only at the non-striker end. So it only will be just a wicket, not a double blow.
So a good catch there by the fieldsman. Ball went high, steadied himself under it, didn't take his eyes off it. So that's the end of the day for Shahab Uddin. Just 2 of 2. 5 down now are the Lucknow Tigers.
Yeah, Mohammad Shahabuddin out for 2. 91 for 5 with 3 wickets left. The ball which was just ball outside off stump. Throws his hand at this one. Sweeper cover, doesn't make a mistake. Takes it quite easily.
So just wait for the graphics update to find out who the new batter is. There we go. Mohammed Faisal Lati. Tall man. Looks like he'll give it a good whack.
He has been sent with that intent only. Heavy joint.
Also square leg as his guard.
And you could see Sydney side also enjoying out in front of us. Dancing and music. They've got the last game of the day to play.
Yep, that'll be the Kochi B8 against the Sydney Storm. Oh,
Which storm will be coming? Let's see. Whether
Let's hope
4s and 6s or wicket storm.
let's hope no storms after yesterday.
I'm not talking about that storm. I'm talking about 4s and 6s or wicket storms. The cricket storms.
Yeah, not the rainstorms.
Yeah, not the natural storm.
We don't like rain.
We do like rain because we need rains, but not in this at this time. When the season arrives, that time only.
Absolutely agree. Causes havoc with cricket leagues and cricket fixtures when it rains.
Yes. It really upsets the mind of the players and everyone. Slow delivery. Just runs it down towards the third man for a single. Been a good over till now. Start the over the wicket with few singles. Into his third over, 19 for 3. He still has a chance to pick up more.
Ooh, it's a good pace that, eh? Just tough to get away when the bowler's bowling that line and length and pace. You've got to make the pace as a batsman. So 13 overs complete. The score is 94 for 5. Sharaf al Sheikh 8 of 6. Faisal Lati 2 of 3. Lucknow Tigers in a spot to bother, I feel.
But I think at the start they got. That is why they still placed well. 5 was to go, 30 balls left. These two batters will try to at least score 30, 40 runs in the remaining.
5 times 5 is 25.
25 balls. I just forgot that it is a 5 overs over.
So Suresh going to come into his final overs. Picked up 2 for 24.
That's a quick over delivery which is fired in. Will be called a wide down the leg side. Good take by the wicket keeper. Plays with a soft hand.
I think Lighty should be showing a bit more intent there, and then blocking it should be trying to get some singles or at least twos. That's better. Punches it out into the extra cover region. Just get there for a single.
Good delivery. He knows what the batters are thinking. He's giving nothing in the radar of the batter.
At this stage of the innings, KV, singles or twos are okay. Where the damage comes is the boundaries, the fours and the sixes.
Yeah, the bowler will take the singles. He won't mind until he's been hit for a 4 or a 6. First 3 balls, 3 singles. Now it covers up the white ball. So make it 4 balls, 4 singles.
Well, ball there just clipped into mid wicket. Settle for 1. So 14 overs complete. Score is 98 for 5. Sharek Sheikh 9 of 7. Faisal Lati 5 of 8. Tidy spell there by Suresh Shelvam. 4 overs, 2 for 28. I'll take that any day of the week, those bowling figures. New bowler is going to be Ketherval P. So 20 balls to go. Projected score is at 126. Lucknow Tigers won't be happy with that. But the Erode Panthers have bowled well.
Yeah, they bowl well. Gets an inside edge onto his pads for no runs.
If he had left that, it probably would have been wide. So sometimes in this form of cricket, you need a bit of presence of mind to know that wide, once you have that first wide, it's going to be rebowled. But if there's another penalty ball, it's 3.
Swing of a bat. Field in the deep at square leg will only be a single. Comes down the track, gets a good connection, and goes all the way for 6 runs. What a way to bring up the 100 of Lucknow Tigers. Shariful Islam goes for a big shot and fetches a 6.
You see the nickname on his back is Bappy, and he bapped that over Cal Corner for a big 6. So I reckon from here on in, we're in for a bit some fireworks here, KV.
Yeah, definitely. There you see. Goes down the ground. 1 bounce into the fence for 4 runs. The runs are flowing now thick and fast.
Sorry, it wasn't Bappy. It was Sheikh. He smashed the last 2 boundaries. Apologies.
That is a good shot.
Great shot. Straight as an arrow.
Yes.
Down the ground, downtown.
Safest place on the field.
And
Just
he shows his delicate little touch down to third man. And that's 4 more. Lucknow Tigers have put their foot on the accelerator.
all of a sudden it looks like the fielders have vanished. This is how he's finding the gaps.
So, three boundaries and 3 balls. Great shot there, knowing that there was no one down there. Well, the guy was pretty squared. He couldn't get around.
This is the trouble with the third man standing square. If you don't have a fine, if you have a fine third man, then there is a gap between fine third man till the sweeper cover.
Yeah.
So the batter can hit, cut the ball. So there are a lot of headaches for the bowler.
So 3 overs to go. Alay Raja is the man into the bowling attack. Just 9 off his 2 overs so far. Shariful Sheikh has got himself up to 23 of 10. Beppe on strike. He's gone big. He's heaved it out to the mid-wicket region, but there's a man there. He'll cut it off. He'll just get through for 1.
The best part is now Shariful Islam is on strike. Was striking well. His last 3 balls, he has hit 2 4s and a 6. Can he get over here? The big hit.
Wait and see. He's gone big.
Wow, what a shot this is. Shot delivery outside off stump. Asked to be given some treatment and has given it well boundary.
Slapped it over backward points. Few bounces into the boundary. Islam Sheikh's on fire, yeah.
Bangs the ball in. Waits for the ball to come close and then carves this one. Over backward point for 4. This time low full toss. Worked away towards the fine leg straight to him. Would have been disappointed that could have worked left to right of the fine leg fielder. This was a shot for 4 runs. He's dominating bowling at the moment.
He's certainly seeing the ball like a beach ball, is the KV. So Lati Beppe is on strike. He's gone big. Hit it out to... Oh! Drop catch on the car corner boundary. He's nearly palmed it over the goalpost, but he's kept it in. I'll just get 1.
That should have been a wicket. How many times we've seen in this tournament a catch going down at the boundary rope just because he thought he's close to the ropes, and then he does well. He makes sure that he covers the ball up on time. Good Yorker, but equally worked away towards the widest long on. Wants to come back for a second. Good thought there by sending his partner back. With that, he'll retain the strike with him. 16 and 121 for 5.
12 Sheikh, 29 of 13. Wonder if he can get himself to 50. So Aruvu is going to bowl the second last over. Projected score has moved up to 136. I think the Lucknow Tigers at one stage would have bitten your hand off if you'd offered them 136. The danger man, Islam Sheikh, is on strike.
Ten balls left. Shariful batting on 29. Can he get a half century? Everyone just wants to know that. Oh, that's in the slot. But where is the ball? But straight to the fielder, just a single.
Okay, so Lati on strike now. 9 balls left. Huge shot out to Cow Corner. Has he got enough of it? Massive shot. Big 6. Sailed over the fieldsman's head and into the fence there. Into the wall, should I say. The Lucknow Tigers on fire now.
Wonderful batting from this man. He goes big. The connection is so good. The result he gets is handsome. He's dominating with the bowlers. Short ball. Hit with a lot of power. to the to the long off region, only for a single. Few balls left in this innings. That's a good shot. Where is this one heading?
Great shot straight into the side screen.
You cannot miss out the noise of a side screen with the batters of these class and act out in the middle. My goodness.
Islam Sheikh goes bang. He moves to 36 or 15.
Yeah, we saw Sachin Tendulkar taking his toll of the tall fellow in Coca-Cola Cup. But over here it looks like this man is taking good care of the bowlers. Battle the way before.
Got down on one knee. Played the little pedal there. No fielder down there. 4 runs all the way. Another 4, another boundary. The Lucknow Tigers getting themselves into a really strong position with these fireworks at the end of their innings.
This has been a wonderful batting from Shariful Islam Sheikh last over 139.
Okay, let's should we have a little betcha? What do you reckon the score's going to be, KV?
I say 130, 152.
Oh, it's well bowled.
What is your score?
I'll say 146.
Let's see. 146 bites or 152 cuts.
Okay, so Sheikh on strike, 40 off 16, almost striking at 300%.
Yeah, he's going big. What is he searching, bowler? And 140 for 5 with 4 balls left. That's a wonderful strike.
Oh, he's hit it straight down the fielder's throats.
Yes, it is.
Boundary. Great catch there.
It is. It is indeed. It is indeed straight to the field. That is not the ball we could have hit. It should have hit this one for a 6. My mama would have just walked out of her sleep and would have passed this ball for a 6. This is why Jeffrey is so special. So the man who was doing the job well is gone. He scores 40 of 17.
Fantastic hitting there. Got his team into a really strong position, yeah. So the new man in is Kashif Anwar. 3 balls to go. Oh, he's bowled him. We're on a hat trick.
We are on a hat trick, there's no doubt.
Don't think we've been on one so far this tournament. So it's always the first time for everything. Kashif Anwar, north of 1.
Yeah. Perfect delivery. 2 balls, 2 wickets. Superb delivery. Don't need to appeal for those. You've disturbed the timber.
So we have last man stands for the last 2 balls.
But we also have hat-trick chance. Will not get the hat-trick.
Decides against the 2.
Last ball coming up.
Let's get a home run, yeah. Put his team into a really strong position. 152 if he hits it. Oh, it's well bowled. couldn't get that away. So it's a dot ball, the last ball of the innings. The Lucknow Tigers end on 140 for 7. Fazal Lati ends on 15 off 17. Elia Raja, good spell, 4 overs, 2 for 17.
That is the end of the first innings. In 18 overs, Lucknow Tigers managed to get 140 with a loss of 7 wickets. Top scorer, Shariful Islam Shaukat over there, 40 and 39 for Mohit, 21 from Iman Ahmed. With their innings, they got to 140 over here.
So look at the bowling figures, very tidy. Elia Raja, 4 overs, 1 maiden, 2 for 17. Mani Kandan, 3 overs, 0 for 24. Suref Salvan, 4 overs, 2 for 28. Aravu, 3 overs, 0 for 32. And Catherville, very tidy, 4 overs, 3 for 35. We're going to take a short break, and we'll get back to you with the run chase.
Welcome back for the run chase over here. 141 is the target over here for Erode Panthers. Lucknow Tigers batting first, got 140 in 18 overs. And now I've got with me Simon.
Thanks, KV. Good to be back. Just a quick break, had a bit of lunch, did some other work, but back into it now. Aravu on strike. Kashif ball in hand. Nice start. Just going on with the arm.
A good start. First ball on the target. Second ball goes for the big heave, doesn't connect.
A big sweep shot there, trying to go with the spin. It's probably just shaping away from him slightly though. Guided down towards the slip region, fielder coming around, goes with the boot. Dribbling it along the field there. Oh, well done by the bowler, backing up.
You're firing a little bit quicker, just using the pace of the bowler. Then a good footwork there. Try to stop with his hand. Finally gets it and returns the ball.
Big sweep here. Out into the vacant square region, all the way for 6. Great sweep shot there by Aravu.
Looks like they've come out with an intent. They're going to go positive. They're going to take on the bowlers.
Great approach by Aravu though. He knows if it's pitching outside off, it's probably not going to spin back in with this new ball. So free hit basically for him. He won't be LBW. Swung it away behind square. Oi.
Trying to play the same last shot, but then saw the change in the length of the line. Trying to recheck his shot and play a different shot. Got an inside edge. Went over the wicketkeeper's head too. So after 1 scores 8 without loss.
Bit of break dancing there on the pitch from Aravu. Went down, went for the head spin. So 8 for no wicket after 1. 133 needed. 17 overs left here. So steady start. Just ahead of the run rate.
.133 needed of 85. Another off spinner. Shariful Islam into the attack. He scored fine 40.
The skipper, Shariful Islam Shaykot. He's the captain of this Lucknow side. I think he's a very good bowler. I think played for Share Trip in Dhaka. And working at Citibank now, I think. Along with everyone else. Quickly. Oh, indecision. Bowler's end. Keeper can't gather and throw. Terrible throw in the end.
Yeah, the throwing has not been that good.
Suresh Selvam just facing his first deliveries here. So good matchup for Lucknow. The off spinner to the left-hander. Oh, big appeal, and that looks plumb. That looked very out.
There is no doubt in the mind of the umpire. That is easy call for the umpire to make it.
Just stayed, no footwork really, just stayed in the crease, across the line, missed completely. And Suresh Selvam gone for a duck. Gnawed off too. See the replay here. Just angling in. He's on about off stump guard. Pushes across. Yep, that's plumb. That is out. 100% out, that one. Don't think there can be any complaints.
I was surprised Why was the non-striker asking for a review? You cannot get as plumbers as that. If that will be reviewed, then which other decisions will the umpire will give out? That is plump. No doubt. Even a man who just started umpiring his career for the first day would have given that out.
Definitely out that one. So good call by the umpire and great bowling by Shariful.
He's having a good day. Runs with the bat, wicket in his first over. But the opposition team is having different colours of helmets.
Yeah, I like this. You got the one orange and one yellow. And then but the man with the orange helmet's got the orange boots on as well.
Yeah, and the man who just got out on a blue. So we hope that there are limitations.
Colours of the rainbow. You got red, orange, yellow, green, blue. So we need a red, a green, an indigo, and a violet. Don't think we'll get an indigo or a violet, but they've got a violet strip on.
Yeah, they've got an indigo color dress. So they're making all combination of a rainbow. So the team should have been Rainbow 11.
Could be. But they're the Erode KTS Erode Panthers. Out the front of the hand. Oh, you could see that one just pushed through.
This is a
That
bit
missed.
Yeah, good over, fine over, just 2 runs and a wicket. So after 2, score is 10 for 1. What do you think now? Where will the Panthers end up?
Not sure. I mean, it's early days, but 16 overs left here. The run rate's slowly creeping up. So they need to just build a platform here. Aravu and Giharan just need to build a platform as we see the orange helmets done its day. We've got the cap coming out.
We see the cap coming.
So Ishak now looks like he's going to bowl left arm spin. So it's a trial by spin here for the Panthers.
That's in the air. Where is this going? This is gone for miles. Wonderful strike. Look at this one. What a strike this is by Aribu. He goes down the ground. Gets a maximum result.
So getting rid of the orange helmets paid off there.
Good batting. This is clever batting. 2 back-to-back sixes. He's going really well.
Oh, that's
That's
high.
in the air.
10 here from Aravu. I think he realises they need to get a push on.
He just needs to make sure that they're getting runs at regular intervals. You cannot have long breaks. He just needs to make sure that you're getting the runs. On the other end, the opposition wants to pick up wickets.
Good bowling. Yorker.
Yeah, quick arm action over there. Mohammad Ishaq. I think Simon is thinking something.
Always thinking something. I'm really liking this bowling from Ishak. Nice quick arm action. That one's hit away into the covers, though, running along the carpet. It's going to be 4, so good bowling, but even better shot there from Aravu.
One man really dominating the show at this moment. 17 runs of the 18 has been scored by this man. Arivu.
Not the worst ball, maybe a little over pitch, but great shot. That's a good length there. That could be out, going out towards long off. Oh, he doesn't get there.
You need to get rid of this man. If you don't, this man will bring the thunderstorms of 4s and 6s. So 3 overs are done. Score is 23 for 1.
Speaking of storms, we've got the Sydney Storm up in action in the final game of the day here at Games Forest from this LMS India Super Series.
$118 million of 75.
See if it's going to be, it is Siakot again, the skipper. Great first over from him. Got the wicket. And just 2 off.
Getting it towards the long on region for a single.
Clear plan of intent here from Aravu. Anything outside off, especially with the new ball, he's going to look to sweep. If it's over pitch, he's going to hit straight. This one's flayed away fine. Might be another 4. Fielder coming around. Another great use of the foot there by Ishak.
How this team really is good with the footworks. I mean, it seems to be they practice a lot of football.
Is there much football in Lucknow?
Not too much. Lucknow you could see hockey. Football is played in Goa, Kerala, Bengal. These are the regions where football is played more.
And in southern India? Down south or?
No, it's you can say to the west part of India. Then if you come to this part, where east part, where only in Goa you can see. The more football is played in the west, where you have Kolkata, the western part. Most of the football is played there, and not too far away.
Nice bowling here from Shariful Islam Shaykot. Just mixing up. He's bowling a few spinners and a few seamers. Oh!
He's missed it.
Geez, that would have been a good run out there. Quick thinking, went for the backhand flick, missed the stumps. It would have been curtains, I feel, there for Gehran if that made contact.
Yeah, he did all the hard work of stopping that powerful shot, but couldn't hit the ball onto the stumps. That was a chance gone down.
So nice here from the Tigers, defending well. 28 for 1 after 4. So 113 off 70 required. So we're going to see a bit of seam now. The left arm seam of Eamon Ahmed. No one's into the hip and tucked away. Just the one though. Nice work by the keeper, and Eamon gets to the stumps end. Just having a little bit of stretch there, the big fella.
Still a lot of rounds to get. 112 from 69.
Be interesting to see if the left armer gets any swing here. The ball's a few overs old now.
I think if he's a natural swinger, then he'll get it. But if it depends on the ball's swing, that's just angled away. Nothing over there. With the angle just pushing the ball away from the right-hander.
Looks like he's just struggling a little with a hamstring stiffness. Just reaching forward again. Hopefully he's okay.
Let's see when he gets back into the delivery stride.
Look the most fluent in his run up there. Limping a little, I think.
Yeah, he's feeling the pain of that. Maybe just couldn't open up his body. Didn't warm up well, which is important. You have to really warm up well. Take good care of your body. Drink water.
Definitely. I spoke to him before. I know him from previous events, and he did say he had been injured, but obviously still feeling it a bit here. Run up just stride doesn't quite look fluent. Someone's chipped out towards mid-wicket. He's after it here though, but I'd probably tell him just to take it easy. He doesn't need any injuries.
.32, from which 25 runs have been scored by Arivu. The other batter has to come good. One batter cannot win the game. 5 overs, the dance score is 32 for 1.
So 11 overs, sorry, more than that. There's 13 overs left here. 109 needed. So they just need to find a way to get a couple of boundaries here. No boundaries in the last 10 balls. Only 9 runs off the last 10 balls, so just need to up it a little.
Arivu. This has been cut down for a single.
Oh, flayed away.
That's being played towards the offside, just for a single. Simon, what do you think about Arivu? Can he get a big score over here for the side?
I think he needs to. He looks the most fluent batsman so far. Gehran just struggling a little with his timing there. Just needs to keep his head down. Trying to overhit the ball.
Quickly get those 8 overs.
Oh, he
Bowled him. His furniture has been disturbed. The spinner gets a turn. That's the second one over there for him. And Girharan goes for 8 of 11. Not that impressive today.
Yeah, just trying to hit the ball too hard. Loses shape. That one's don't know if it spun a little or just went on with the arm. He's missed it, played all over it. Little bit of turn there. So good bowling. It's probably not the best shot selection. Straight bat would have been better, but they're needing a few quick runs here. So just an update from the other ground over at Ballpark, but they are off for rain currently. So hopefully that rain misses here.
Yeah, the rain should miss because we've got one more game. We have got one more game to close the day. We're just not even half a day.
You can see it. I'm pretty sure as you look out, I think the Ballpark ground's in that direction. That's where the rain is.
Yeah, but we hope that it stays there only. It's not coming this way. 34 for 2. This man is having a wonderful time today. Rounds, wickets. Manikandanar, a new batter. First toss being worked towards the onside. Easy single. Last ball of the over. That's the end of the over. So after 6 goes 35 for 2. Time for change in voice. As Ross joins in with Simon.
Now looks
Okay, you've only commentated with him about 20 games and you nearly forgot his name. I'll call you Scott. So 35 for 2 after 6. Quad rate 106 off 60. I went to go fetch that 6 off the first or second over. It was nearly in the car park.
a big one, that one. Smashed it, but
So we're just looking at the hills. Looks like there's a bit of rain coming over the hill. So just getting the groundsman ready to get the covers on in case. It's a huge shot there by Aravu over the side screen. It's a massive 6. Aravu's on fire. He's 32 of 17. Have a watch of that again. Woodden's just dragged it a bit short. Aravu's just like leaned back, smacked it over the side screen into field 2. Absolute scenes here at Games Forest. So 42 for 2. That's well bowled, taking off the pace of that one. Think about 2, wisely decide against it.
That is far more better call not to go for the second one. Quickly, Louis. Being called wide over here. So Ross, the climate is really changing quickly.
Yeah, it's some so worst case scenario, if there is rain, if there's one more over, that constitutes an official game. So we can work out now what the target would be that the Erode Panthers would need after 8 overs.
This was the last 6, which was hit out of the park. 7 overs done, double 4 for 2. Manikandan gives rooms to himself, gets the outrage. Ball travels down towards the third man. This man has been excellent over there at third man. Seems to be loves to play a lot of football. The way he's been doing the job down over there.
Big shot out there to long on just for a single. One bounce to the fielder. So it looks like there's It's looking pretty ominous in the background as we look over the ground.
Singles will not help. They need boundaries. 93 needed of 52. They need to find those big hits. Goes for the big heave, doesn't make the connection. .48 on the board. They're just going at 6 runs per over. Playing it towards the onside for a single.
So it seems now if we were to come off bad weather and there's no game, the Erode Panthers would win this. They needed to be on 39 to win it. They're on 49. So by some miracle, let's hope this rain cloud misses us. It is raining at Ballpark. Okay, apparently they're off the field there for now. The new bowler here is Udin again. Cuts away for 4 through the point region. Aruva is in good form here. 41 of 23. Striking at just below 200%. It's definitely eyeing out to another 50.
This is good batting. Superb batting. Carves this one for the 4. Short ball. This is going in the air. But does it has the legs to go all the way? And yes, it does. 6 runs. This is good batting. Oh, what a strike! This has gone into the space. My goodness, 2 big hits in this over. Has someone told them about the calculation?
Apologies there. Just a statistician has given me some updated information. After 9 overs, they'll need 71. 10 overs, 79.
He has to take a walk back now. He's got a half century. 26 balls, half century. 65. They need a 6 of this ball to win this. 70 will tie the game. If there is a further rain, that is why we are giving these calculations. Working the ball down towards the third man. A lot of work to be done by the third man fielder. His feed movement has been so good today. He's really saved 6 to 8 runs over there with his feet.
So if we were to come off now, the Erode Panthers would be a few runs short. Just watching the replay here, that's not the score. So 67 for 2 after 9. They are 4 runs short. So in this over, they need to score 12, 13 to be ahead of the rate. It's going to be a tight game. Mohamed Ishaq only bowled 1 over. He's gone for 13. 2 new batters at the crease. It's got very windy outside, as you can see.
Heavy breeze blowing over there. Out. It's not going to be that easy for the spinners. If you time the ball, For a left-hander, he has to time the ball on the offside. Or he can play reverse sweep. The breeze will take the ball. Heavy breeze blowing. 11 overs are done. Score is 86 for 2. 55 needed of 35. Full toss delivery gets an inside edge. Going towards the fine leg. They're returning back for the second. Good running. Excellent running. Manikandan and Alaya Raja just trying to put the pressure over there on the bowler and the fielders. That's gone with the wind. And this is going for the 6 runs. If you hit with the wind, it becomes more easier for you to get those big hits. Even a half-time shot will travel because the wind is really heavy over here. And this is where Lucknow would be saying wrong time for the wind to enter in. But then the Lucknow has to plan. They have to force the batters to play the shot against the wind. But at the moment, the length of the bowling and the line of the bowling, they are allowing it to play with the wind. The sun is back out. The lights looks good. But the only concern is the breeze, which is really blowing. Very quick and fast. Oh, there's a big shot coming, but couldn't get the timing right. This is better for the left-hander. That shot was against the wind. End of the 12th over. After 12, score is 96 for 2. Look at the breeze. It's really heavy. One thing now for sure is that Panthers have a good chance of winning this game. 6 overs left. 45 needed. It should not be that difficult. Left arm medium pacer. Imran Ahmed. 2 overs 8. He's bowling well. He's forcing the left-hander to play against the wind. But that also allows them to think for a few runs. He'll just be trying to dart those Yorkers in to the left-hander. He knows he cannot give width to the left-hander. Again a good delivery, but gets the outside edge and runs down through that slip region for a 4 to down towards the third man. Six runs of the first 2 balls. 39 needed of 28 towards the onside. The ball will not travel quickly to the fielder because it's been played against the wind. So that allows the batters to return back for a second. This is good thinking. Knowing that the fielders are standing on the edge of the boundary, why not to play towards that side and fetch some doubles? And when the width is offered outside of him, why not put it with the wind for a 4? Good timing. But because he's played this one with the wind, so there is no chance of a second over here. The wind just keeps on changing its directions. But at the moment it's blowing well. For the light hander, the onside becomes his with the wind region, and the offside is against the wind. So end of the over, perfect Yorker 13 overs are done, 105 for 2. Now 36 more needed of 25. Manikandan batting on 25. Raja batting on 19. The off spinner. Looks like it's going to be seam up. Bowled over here. Mohammad Faiz Ali Alati into the attack. Mohammad Faisal just needs to make sure that he doesn't concede too many runs. If Lucknow needs to win this game. That's a powerful strike down the ground. Brilliant work there by the fielder. Thought for a second though. Will only settle for a single. Now Manikandan has to get that hit. Has to find the boundary. This is good thinking. Let the batter play against the wind. This is how the length has been till now from Mohammad Faisal. Swings hard. Gets an inside edge just for a single towards the square leg. Good comeback by the bowler. This has been the over which they needed. They need not one, they need another over. If they just need to build the pressure back on the batters. Towards the onside for a single. End of the over. After 2 scores, 2 overs which Faisal has bowled, he's given her 15 runs. 14 overs are done, score is 110 for 2. With 4 overs left, 20 balls, 31 needed. Ewan Ahmed, the left arm seamer. 3 overs 17 is bowled well. He knows that 6 runs per over will not cost them the game. That's going to be wide. Just need to control those extras. You cannot bowl those extras. 30 needed of 20. Driving it to the long off for a single. After this big game coming, Sydney Storms taking on Kochi Honey 8. Sorry, Kochi B 8. Will that be called a wide? No, looks like he's happy. Now these dot balls will really put the pressure on the batters. They've done all the hard work of getting the team the hope that they can win the game. But now this is a time where they need to just flourish. But good bowling. Again well bowled. Going for a quick double. Will get it easily. (17 ball, 27 needed). Two runs taken. $25 more of 16. What a shot this is. Getting dead straight to this at the non-striker end. 3 overs left. 3 overs are left and 25 needed. Already has struck with a lot of power, but the ball just landing onto the stumps. Three overs left, 24 needed, 8 runs per over. Will do the job for them. Now let's see who's going to bowl this one. 24 needed of 50. That's in the air. Ace Fielder getting under this one. Now it's in the gap for 4 runs. 20 more needed. Now it looks like the Panthers are favourite to win this one. Good timing, good placement over there by Manikandan. Along the carpet for a single. This is good thinking by the batter. He knows he's got to run with the last ball just to rotate the strike, and let's do the job. But still there is 6 runs difference between the ball to the runs. Glorious shot. No fielder died, but couldn't prevent this one. 4 runs. Goes with a big cut. Doesn't connect. That was the last boundary where we saw the effort from the fielder. Slashes at this one hard. Down towards the 3rd run for a single. Stu was left, 14 required. 10 balls, 14. Who's going to win this one? It's anyone's game. Few hits, almost it's Panthers' game. And if we see a good over where not too many runs are scored, then the Tigers have the upper hand. spinner. Into the no, it looks like it's medium pacer. First ball goes to the big hit. Will be one leg by. Joining us in the commentary box, we've got Simon.
Thanks, KV. Just been running around. Was on the covers for a bit, but hopefully it looks like this rain's going to miss us. It must have only just missed. We saw it on the hills not far here, and it's just skirted round, so fingers crossed. But it was all go here for a little bit. Both teams were very eager to understand the rain rules and how the average run rate was and what the target score was. So I had my calculator on the phone going. It looks like we're going to see a finish here. So 11 needed off 8 balls. There's a Sydney Storm warming up here, ready to rock and roll. Big hit out towards long off. It's going to pitch in the gap. They're going to come back for 2. Batsman at the striker zone lost his bat there, but manages to get back for 2. The keeper just collecting it for him now. So good to see. Good sportsmanship. 9 off 7. Deep breath by the bowler. Bappy's preparing himself. Oh, is that going to be called? Not called. So nice bowling by Bappy inside the line. Shake of the head from umpire Arsh.
Good delivery, clever delivery.
Just inside. That's just inside the line there. Angling away, but cross just inside. Big hit. Swung away towards long on. Just going to be 1. So 8 off 5 balls. Tension mounts. Ground staff now putting the cover away, I think. So here we are, last over. That's a wide. So bowler, I think he's got injured there, or he's not able to continue. He's come out the attack. So no ball though. So it's a free hit. So 7 need off 5 here.
Making it easier with that no ball.
So free hit here. So loading up here. Alaya Raja. So a few drops of rain, but cleared now. So just delay here slightly, just getting the field right. 7 need off the last here. A lot of pressure on Raj here. Toss the ball last over.
It's a free hit.
Hits it high. Out to the leg side. They're running. It's going to bounce. They should run 2. Ooh, I'd be going for 3 there if possible, but they're just jogging it through. So 5 off 4 now.
5 needed 1 hit.
Lots of encouragement coming from the sidelines here. Sydney Storm waiting with bated breath. Into the wicket. It's run away. Are they going to come back for 2? I feel like they should. No, sent back. Probably a good call. So just the 1. 4 off 3. Extra fielder on the pitch. Dog's just running across. He's excited. There's a groundsman thankfully folding up the covers over to the leg side. Hopefully that rain's gone and the sun comes back out. So lefty on strike now. Big hit flicked away to the leg side. Skipping. Misfield. Doesn't touch the rope, but it's another 2. So 2 off 2 now. Left-hander on strike. He's going to be hitting with the breeze here, which helps him. Nerves rising. Big hit to the leg side is going to be caught. Fielder back. And he takes it.
Now, we're going to go to the last ball.
2 needed off 1.
1 for the tie. Don't tell me it's going to be...
No, just a tie in the group games. So what a finish we've got here. 2 off 1 ball. I think he was saying that he should have gone for the steal. I think that's what he wanted. It went high and he went back. Didn't want to be double played, but maybe he could have risked it for the win. So 2 needed, 1 ball left. High drama here at Games Forest. The sun's back out, which is very good.
One ball, 2. 1 for the tie. Which option does the batter pick?
They've got just seeing what they do in the field here. They've got the guys on the offside about 5-10 yards off. Same on the leg side. Coming in, he's just gone a bit squarer. First ball now. So into the wicket. They're off for 1. They're going to come back. Oh, he slipped. He slipped on him. He's misfielded. It's a misfield. And they get through for the 2.
Oh my
Win
goodness.
for the Erode Panthers.
The drama was almost written there. If that misfield would not have been there, it could have been a tie. But because of that misfield, 2 runs got completed. And of the last ball we see over here, the Erode Panthers have conquered this game by 5 wickets.
Great win for Erode there. The Lucknow guys are very disappointed. The man came off the mid-wicket boundary. The striker's end slipped. He slipped. And they got home in the end. He slipped, but then there was a fumble. He just looked up at the wrong minute. All disappointment here for Lucknow Tigers, but all elation for the Erode Panthers. They get the victory, take the chocolates home. So that's the end of Game 3 here at Games Forest. 1 more match up to go. It looks like the rain's just starting here, so we'll keep you posted on the next game as the rain starts to fall here. So the cover's coming on. The covers are coming on quickly.
So we'll go for a breather. We'll quickly get you with the updates and when the next match will start. You enjoy this wonderful game over here. So bye-bye from me, Simon and Ross for a while.